So one thing I really liked that I had in my 996 was sports seats. And when I got the 997 project, I really wanted to try and find some sports seats because it didn't have them. But it did have power and heated, which are pretty cool if you like power and heated, I guess. So I went on the search, and luckily, I did get a set from the salvage guys again. So big props to them for sorting me out. But I got a pair of those bad boys, and they are power and heated, and they're actually called adaptive sports seats. So the adaptive part is in the bolsters on the side, it actually has these airbags that can inflate and deflate so you can get a more rigid support or a softer support. And then of course it's got the full 18-way power, and those are also heated, so that's pretty cool. Now the question is, will they fit in here? Let's find out. Alright, so we gotta get these seats out. The best way I find is to move the seats fully forward first, which requires you to have the battery hooked up. The one thing you want to remember is you need to disconnect the battery before unplugging the seats, or you're going to end up throwing yourself an airbag code. And you don't want to hook the battery back up until you've got the replacement seats in the car and hooked up against the electrical. So, you see at the back here, there's two screws here. So we'll take those off. It is a Torx head. And they're pretty good. You can get away with a 10mm socket, but you, especially if it's a 12 point, but you do want to be careful doing that because you don't want to use it for tightening it, or you will definitely risk rounding it out. So get that one out. Now I actually had disconnected the battery just a little while ago, so I could probably use a larger one than the little teeny guy. 1/4-inch drive is probably not the best with this, but it happened to be the one I had set up already for something else. Back one's done. Let me go hook the battery back up. As you can tell, I have it up on the hoist, getting ready for the motor drop. Okay. Now you don't want to go all the way back because it helps them being in the middle for, there we go, and you can see they're on an angle on these bottom ones. That's why you don't have to go all the way back. But it helps to have them in the middle for taking them out instead of having the seat rails sticking all the way out to one side. So take the battery back off, because after we get the seat pulled, you disconnect the electrical. Now, the reason why I don't have the door all the way open is because I'm on my hoist, and I've got protectors on the door so it doesn't hit the post, but the reason why I don't have it on the ground so I can open the door all the way is because my wheels are at Panther Precision Machine in Surrey getting redone, which I want to do a video on that as well. You can check it out. There's one. There's two. Hopefully this is working in terms of you guys being able to see everything. My first time using one of these head-mounted GoPro deals. Kind of a lot of action. But when I'm taking it out, I'm probably going to use a different camera. Alright, there's two of them. A little more I know where they are. Now we should be able to tilt it back and expose money and garbage. Okay, like that. Okay, so to take this plug out, pull it. It's kind of notched, so as you do it, it ends up disconnecting itself. There you go. There's your one power, or your one cable out. It looks like it is that strap locked on there. Does that disengage? Okay. You've got another one. You got to pull the red one on. Get that out. Let's see if we can get her. This is a tricky one, huh? Is it fully disengaged? Let's see. There we go. Got her. Okay. I think I can probably take that off with. Let's see, how's it go through the other side? I might break that, taking that out. I'd like to keep it so I can use it on the other seat. Let's see, I've got a puller for that. If she breaks, I'll deal with it, I guess. Nope, yeah, that kept on. Looks like I could have pinched it from the back, but there's a wire that goes back here, or a rod for the power I couldn't get to. Okay. Okay. So it's got the okay. On. Okay, where's the other one? No heat. Okay, you may have noticed I took a little break, and the reason was I found this plug and no pluggy puggy anywhere. What I found out in my Googles is this is for a pressure sensor for the airbags, and that of course is in the other seat, but on this one. And now this might affect this passenger airbag on off switch, or it might just never come on, or I might throw a code. I'm going to have to deal with it. So what I'm going to do is that, and I'm going to need that. So my shop is a disaster because I have a lot of stuff going on at the same time. Okay, so I'm just going to tie this up out of the way, like this. Trim my end. Throw that out. By the way, in case you care, it is an E12 Torx for this. Okay, let's bolt it in. I think this one is set up where I can get the fronts in. Now there's these pegs in the rails that go into these holes. You gotta line the pegs up first. Like that. She just pops right in. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to get to either, so I'm gonna hook up battery because I've got the connections hooked up. So see what happens. Hasn't caught on fire yet. Assuming I did this properly, these should work. Holy smokes, we got power. Alright. Fronts first. So, what I like to do with stuff like this is get them started first. And then switch to the other side. That way, I know they're going to fit. See, it's a little bit of a cleanup, boy. I like it. Okay. There we go. 1, 2. One, 2. So listen, there's probably a torque spec for these. And one should always look up torque specs. Everything they do. That said, I'm going to go with tight. Broken. Okay, fix that later. Need something to fix in a used car. Okay, back in. These are in front. Back again. You may notice a lot that I don't like to use power tools all the time. So sometimes I just do things the hard way. Okay, so we slide these covers on. There you go. Job done. So, do they bolt in? Yes. Do they work with power? Yes. So this is a direct bolt-on application, which is awesome. There you have it, sports seats in the 997. To me, they do really transform the look of the car, makes it a little bit more sporty. More supports at the top, and then you've got the additional lumbar supports and everything on the side, full power, heated. Anyway, really happy with these. For anyone else, they're a direct bolt-on plug and play.